Look at the amount of things we're triggering here. Today, we have Himeko. Not the big one, though. This is a pre-evolution. We got normal Himeko. If we really compare the two, though, you can tell, like, a lot of hair's a bit changed. It's a lot messier here. I sure hope that doesn't mean it will be a messy ending for Himeko. Yep, hello, internet. Everything is here out from the Creator Experience server. And yep, today we have a pretty expectable team that I think everyone should try just for the culture. Ladies and gentlemen, the double Himeko team. And you know, the rest of it, it's kind of creative, I guess. Allow me to explain what this team is all about. Now, you see, with Himeko Nova, as long as you have one express crew member with her, she will be able to go into either verdict mode or decimation mode. Now, if it's Himeko herself with Himeko herself, you actually get decimation mode. And decimation mode actually buffs the whole team, including base Himeko. So, you get 100% crit damage and skill damage increase as well. That's not bad for base Himeko. And with base Himeko, you can keep landing your follow-up attacks like crazy, right? Which charges up Himeko Nova's assist skill. Who would have thought the one that could help her the most is herself? But yeah, it's keeping Himeko at E6 because it honestly isn't that big of a difference. And not only that, we're gonna use the Dahlia, which has follow-up attacks. She attacks the enemies a lot, and you know, with double Himekos, we're gonna be able to break the enemies a bunch anyway. So having the Dahlia there is just a damage dealer or just a break damage dealer is not that bad. Plus, she looks so good. I tried to make like a full mommy team, but well, I'm using Blade. Blade's the self-insert. I imagine myself as Blade. Although the only thing we share in common is probably the lack of desire to live. I'm joking, guys. I'm somewhat happy. Just real quick though before we start. Listen, pulling for characters can be a train wreck like this one, which is why I'd like to introduce a website named Aniba. Aniba offers top-up services that I personally use in order to get the best top-up deals at the best price for the same top-ups that I already planned to purchase. You know, I only use the trusted sources, which is perfect since Aniba complies with Hoyoverse's top-up service guidelines, and that's the biggest doubt removed. So to get all the hype new characters come in with Aniba, click my link in the description, select your region, purchase the bundle you'd like, enter yours or maybe even a friend's server and user ID, complete the purchase, and voila, your resources are in game, no fussy login required, zero hassle involved. You can even get exclusive cashback for your purchases that you can claim in your Aniba wallet for your next purchase, so it's just more money saved. If you're already planning on spending anyway, Aniba is honestly a good deal, and why not give it a look-see? And this actually helps you very much to afford food on the table, and I appreciate your support. Now then, back to the video. Alright, so against Ebola deer, I've already tested the team. It works, as you can tell, but now we're gonna attempt to like break it, I guess. Let's go into the Gundam, and yo, we're point blank shooting at your head. That's brutal, man. Alright, so with this team, here's how it works, right? We're gonna go in with the skill. We're starting with Blade here, as usual. Just get the ultimate there. Now, Blade is pretty much our sustain, and this is where we maximize Blade's ability, actually. He's going to die later. Not now, though, later. But he actually has infinite revives if you're with this kid. Now we have the Dahlia. Now, the Dahlia's main use case is to land like super breaks and, you know, break the enemies well, but her other best use case is just her animation when you swap from basic to skill. I think I can do this forever and I wouldn't get bored. All right, let's just calm down now. Let's just use this skill into the ultimate, shall we? Now, ultimate going in, we can break the enemies. We can start charging up our base Himeko, and base Himeko is going to trigger this. None of this matters yet because our big Himeko, she hasn't went into her decimation mode at all. We need to take a turn with base Himeko for that. But one more thing, guys. Himeko Nova is able to ignore the enemy's weakness, basically. She can reduce the toughness bar regardless of element. So that actually helps, you know, base Himeko. It's actually so perfect. Now, we do have the ultimate. I'm going to wait for a little bit. This will go. Doesn't matter too much. This will go again. All of those follow-up attacks will count as charges for the evolved Himeko later. And now we finally have base Himeko. We're going to go into decimation mode with our big Himeko. You know what? Since we're in... Oh, crap. I should have done this. I guess it doesn't matter, man. All right, here comes the ultimate, man. We are in decimation mode now. Plus, we have the boss from the Dahlia, and we can break the enemies pretty good with this Himeko anyway. She's pretty good at breaking all enemies. So the damage output should be pretty good. And bam. Yep, not that bad. I mean, this is perfection. We're not trying to get like the highest screenshot of damage. More like we want constant damage, right? But there we go. The follow-up attack doing damage again into the assist attack doing damage again. Check this out. It's gonna be like annoying recursive triggers of everything. We're gonna trigger Blade's passive, getting the skill in, and then another pizza cutter, and then an ultimate from pizza cutter to nuclear bomb. This ultimate is gonna hit all enemies. That's 9 charge on big Himeko, and we instantly spend both of her charges, both of her free assist skill. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the, you know, sort of recursive combo we have going on. Pizza cutter again, and now it's still our turn. It has been our turn for that entire period. Big Himeko's almost got her all again, man. And this is only the first wave. This isn't even like the best, funnest wave ever. I'll show you the best, funnest wave ever. You're gonna be like addicted watching it. All right, now we got Blade. This should be able to break the the enemies enough, and this will trigger this as well. I'm hoping it just kills them, but it probably won't. We're gonna commit an ultimate with Blade though. 4% left. This is enough though. That is enough fire. Now we come into the next game. We can use the ult with Blade again, and that would break enough enemies. That's why I'm using full fire teams as well anyway. That will break enough enemies. That will get the pizza cutter again. Now we have the Dahlia. We don't even need that many skill points, honestly. I guess we could just use the skill. We're gonna use the skill. We're gonna take a turn with the Blade. We're gonna end this in like the same action here the moment we get our big Himeko ult. At least that's what I think. Let's go with the skill here. Skill coming in, and nothing's happening yet. Let's just be patient, man. Go with the ultimate. It's annoying that the big Himeko is just missing. There we go. It's just missing one bit of energy there, but yep. Now we kill the enemy that gives us energy and skill points. We are now pretty much God. Give each and every single one of them a final lesson times 10 Himeko. Let's go. It's just so brutal. Look at the amount of like, imagine you're actually hitting an enemy with all of this. Like, I would just give up at that point. All right, now we trigger all of those faults. Look at the amount of faults. That's like 8 things at once, and it doesn't end. I think just like this, we have assist skill here. We're gonna land the blade stuff here. We're gonna trigger the nuclear bomb here with the base Himeko. That'll probably mean another charge if we break someone. If we don't break someone, we still have ultimates, and we still kill the enemies that gives us ultimate. So in no time, we have an assist skill again because decimation mode, and then another pizza cutter because we've broken up people. Now we have the Dahlia. We're gonna break another enemy as well. That's enough for another charge of pizza cutter. That's the same exact action so far. I've not spent a singular action point. Blade goes in with ultimate. That should trigger pizza cutter. I don't even have time to like min-max the energy. I'm just getting too much, man. This stage is a joke. Like this, at least the second wave of this stage is a joke. It's just guaranteed like you're gonna break this so quickly if you have like any sort of a proper purification team. Look at the amount of things we're triggering. Pizza cutter again, another energy bomb again, and then we've got a blade. Oh, I thought it was a blade. Never mind, it's Himeko Nova into the blade. Now normal Himeko's gonna go with the ultimate. This hopefully just kills everybody. Not enough yet, but well, it's a matter of time, baby. 1%. I think that's it now. That should be it, and we're gonna come into the next fight with full force. I'm using Blade's ultimate. It might have been a mistake, but I'm using the ult here with Himeko because we spent all of her decimation assist skill with no cost. You're gonna find yourself, like, if you're using Himeko Imperfection in decimation mode, you're gonna find yourself spending all of those assist skill without problem. It's so easy to get them. Pizza cutter going in. That's 9 out of 9 again. Every single one of my ultimate here, it's gonna be enough again. Blade coming in with the ultimate. We still have 80 surplus, so it's not a problem. Another skill proc, and then another assist skill proc. Oh my gosh. Another pizza cutter into the Dahlia ultimate. I still have Blade's ultimate, which I'm not gonna use. This is where I think he will start dying. It's gonna be annoying. But I suppose if we want to like min-max Blade's survivability, he has revives and such, right? So yeah, this is one of the ways, I suppose. And I don't think the Dahlia is that good here. Even maybe something else would have been better. But you gotta think about it though. The Dahlia is nihility, and having a nihility means Blade's passive gets to activate. We get ult damage increase for everybody, which helps everybody, honestly. And like, who else do I put here, right? It could be a healer, but that's not fun. And as I said, I kind of want the full mummy team. Go with the skill here. That'll break one enemy. Big Himeko here. We're gonna use the assist skill. I think we get enough for the ultimate. Not quite, but this should be enough for the ultimate. Not quite. Fire. Now we got normal Himeko for like, what, the second time this entire time? We can use the assist skill with Big Himeko that gets us the full ultimate, and we're gonna use it. Oh gosh, I feel tired because I keep talking about everything that's happening and there's too many things happening. It feels so good. Like, this is so satisfying and over the top. Oh my god, the damage was insane. It's still our turn because, you know, with assist skill, get an extra turn. So I guess we'll go for it, right? We'll go with the skill here. Damage-wise, it shouldn't be that much, 300k, but that's not where her main damage is from anyway. You want to use the ultimate, you want to use those follow-up attacks, man. Now we got Blade. We're out of the... Oh, crap. I didn't click it early enough. Wait, that's not fair. I didn't click it early enough, man. Oh my god, that's such a waste. The ult went out, and I was too busy coming up with words. If I used it earlier, this would have been so much better. Whatever I did. Too bad. It's still okay. It's just like a bit of a waste. We go with assist skill here. Decimation procking like it's free. Another pizza cutter. Is this perfection starboard mode, or is this just Domino's Pizza? All right, now we get ultimated. Speaking of Domino's Pizza, whatever happened to Pizza Hut? I never hear anyone talk about Pizza Hut anymore. All right, so we're gonna dial Blade a bunch. But if I don't aware, or if you're forgotten, if Blade is in the ult mode, he gets a perma revive, basically. He'll get out of the ult mode, but he'll revive, so we should be okay. Normal Himeko. Land that skill on them, man. It's gonna tickle them in their belly. Massive Himeko. This is gonna do a lot more than just tickling their bellies. All right, we get this, whatever mode that was, Resurging Tide. I don't even know what Resurging Tide does, but if you really stare at the ebola deer, like, toughness bar at the start of her ult duration, you can kind of see the break effect on the whole toughness bar. I don't know, it's just kind of weird. But yeah, speaking of which though, look at how quick I'm shredding the boss. Oh my gosh. This will be enough to shred the boss, so he won't be able to take any turns basically. Get that damage in there, it's still a lot. And then pizza cutter going in, assist skill going in again. Oh my gosh. It's perpetual. It's almost perpetual. It's pretty close to being perpetual. Speaking of perpetual, there is a team at E6 that could just be like perpetual. Meaning to say, I think it was an Aquan team I saw on Twitter. The team at E6 was so like perfect. They had enough debuff to go around for Aquan to essentially never not using her ultimate. It's ridiculous. All right, here we go. I gotta focus back in because yep, outrage. This is the problem. This thing has outrage and they're all gonna start attacking Blade. We are gonna revive with not an issue, and my Blade is speedy, so we're gonna get this ult back in no time. It's not gonna be that big of a deal, and I guess I'll try not hit these two little guys if possible. I'm not sure, man. I think I can with the Dahlia though. I'm just gonna do it. It's just the Dahlia. She can be outraged. Bam, no outrage still. No outrage still. I think I do still have the firewall, so it's okay. Now we have Blade. I'm gonna attack the rightmost guy. This will break you. One more hit on Blade, we get the ultimate, so it's no problem. I have this again. I guess I'll use it. Oh my gosh, we're breaking them with no problems. Ebola there comes back. Attack the Blade, please. If not, it might be a little bit iffy. Go with the ultimate here. It's gonna do some damage. Pizza cutter going in. Normal Himeko. Everyone's broken here. Let's not forget to use the assist skill. I sometimes forget, or rather, I forget a lot. Sometimes you just get too used to it and you just forget about the assist skill. So far, so good. We gotta use our skill here. We should have our ultimate. All right, check this damage out. It shouldn't be good. I don't actually think it will be good because we're out of the ult from Blade. It is my misplay though. I could have got it like, you know, if I clicked fast enough. And bam. Oh my god, I still did a lot. Wow. All right, so here we go, man. Get into the ultimate. And now we have the revive again. A lot of people forget, dude. The revive, usually don't have to use it. The fact that I'm using it just goes to show like how flawed this team is. Oh, there we go. There's the outrage. The outrage is annoying, dude, but at least it's on Blade. We'll use the E here. I don't think we can do much about this. Actually, I think we're just not beating this early enough. It's not that good. We're not recovered from outrage yet. That's terrible. Assist skill coming in. 39% HP left on the ebola there. We have a lot of things proccing here. We have Blade's ult, basically. We're not out of it yet. It's not terrible. It's really not terrible. We have only 2 more turns. Himeko with Himeko. Let this be the final lesson. Go with the satellite that we're about to slash out. We're New Kingdom with the satellite we're about to slash. And then we're... Oh my god, why did everyone get ult? I don't mind it. Please. Oh, did I just do 7 million? Oh, you know what, man? There's just too many details that I'm missing. I'm not even gonna worry about it anymore. I did like 7 million damage and it was insane. But I'm pretty sure this is the same satellite the base Himeko uses to shoot people. And now we're gonna carry them onto the satellite and destroy everyone on it plus the satellite. Himeko's way too extra with this, man. You don't have to do all that. You could just shoot them, you know, on planet Earth. All right, let's just make sure I don't lose control of myself and not use this freaking ultimates, man. Ultimate coming in. I gotta make sure I use all of them in time. I think we can kill Ebola deer here, or at least get more points than I did earlier. Ultimate coming in, man. Bam, 20% HP left on the deer. I don't think we're gonna get it. I think this is it. It's my only assist skill left. There's something else I can do. Bam, and there we go. I don't think we cleared quick enough, huh? 37 480s. This is my highest score, I think, right? This means I cleared the highest score. Whatever, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is an interesting team with double Himeko. You use this team not for its availability or like function. Use this team for the culture. Oh, well, then again, though, the function's pretty good. You get the idea. Himeko decimation mode that is only activated because Himeko is in there is able to buff everyone's damage. Normal Himeko's damage is increased. Blade is, and the Dahlia isn't, but the Dahlia is there to help Blade activate his passive, which buffs the whole team's damage as well. Himeko is able to break enemies extremely well, so the Dahlia is also helped with that. And of course, Himeko's also helped with that as well. This entire team actually sings pretty well. It just makes no sense to have 2 Himeko on the squad though, but hey, 2 is better than 1 all the time. And that will be all for today. I still have a couple of really fun and interesting ideas, which we'll try out soon. So do follow the channel for that, and that'll be all. You guys enjoyed this one, and take care.